the highly anticipated season that we've got here, McAllister's on pole from Bladejack Sonic B2. Then we have Ultra Bro and Davey, Sarah Chiara, new on the grid, Sarah McAllister. We've got Gorov, Ravo, UK Ball, Back to Dragon. Then we've got Kibitza and Ida Babulous. From Noah Herring, back from as a McLaren team principal, now into Toyota. We've got Fernandez, Bogsorov. Then we have Sierra, the Magic and Sauber, Walt Willis, the Porsche. M4 Ocabo after moving to Williams now, Mr. Bob also in Sauber, Jonathan Sim in his own team of Porsche, then we have Benedetto, Livery and Stigmund. Okay, so here we are, the highly anticipated season that I have been looking forward to. I hope you guys have as well. 5 red lights, the Australian Grand Prix, and it's lights out and away we go. We're already underway and it's a good start from Bladejack Sonic, who seems to have got a slightly better launch than McAllister as we head towards the first 2 corners. Bladejack Sonic in the temporary lead. McAllister alongside. De Benedetto was also got a penalty while he was there. All in last place. Bladejack Sonic there, just squeezing ahead. Almost getting pushed into the wall there. As he manages to keep it ahead of McAllister. Somehow. Incredible work from him though. As all these other cars flying by with 3 people on the hard tyres of Revo, Grigorov and Sierra, all occupying hard compound tyres. Which is a bit of a bold strategy, but it might work for him. Bladejack's like 3-time world champion, heading towards the final few corners. It's probably the most street part of the track that we have in Australia. Yes, it is still a street circuit. This is probably the section that looks the most like a street circuit though. Anyways, the Mercedes drivers, they'll be getting some pretty good development in, reportedly having the best skill level on this grid. Out of the tied best car, the Mercedes guys are the favourites for this race. They are definitely the favourite. With that information in mind, so Bladejack Sonic will expect some fighting and some competition in this race if he wants to keep this P1. UK Ball, he's back at the Dragon after 2 seasons out the team. He's back at second home. Ball's first home would be McLaren. We don't talk about McLaren right now because of where they are in this. There we are for UK Ball. He's down the inside of Revo in that pretty bland Dacia car, but there's going to be some changes on it. They were just late getting delivery out, so there's still going to be some changes for the Dacia team. Now as we look here, McAllister on towards lap 3 with the DRS system in play. He has a good opportunity. This could be the opportunity of a lifetime for him, as he's getting really close to Bladejack Sonic. No DRS on this straight though. There's literally nothing there. He has to rely on just the pure pace of the car with the inside line. He switched around the outside. Can he just keep the move? He's got the inside line here. This could be the inside line that he needed. He's also got yet another inside line that he can take. And will this one work for him? Yes, it will. That is McAllister. Up another place into P1. So Bladejack Sonic, he'll want to fight that back, and he does try and fight it back. But he just backs out. He backed out so he can hit the detection point. He picked himself up at track limits warning. I'm not surprised to the way that happened. Also, no DRS there. Unless that detection points were different, I know it's not. So somehow there no DRS there. I don't understand how. Ultra Bro, the home hero, the home favourite to win. Of course, he is here, and he wants to win. It's Australia. He has not won an Australian Grand Prix yet. He had 2 race wins coming from last season, but not a race win as of yet. Livery in last place for McLaren. I really believed in McLaren. Like, they got upgrades. They had maxed out their car as much as their budget could possibly do. And look at them. They are still the worst team on the grid. They were lucky to even survive last season. They were lucky to survive it. I just said it. We all know they were lucky. Incredibly lucky. Ferrari definitely made some upgrades, but De Benedetto, first time knocking his confidence. He's made up two places since the penalty. So there's that at least. He is making his way through the grid. Blade Sonic, he needs to get a move on. Because Ultra Road's on his tail. Ultra Road's quicker. Blade Sonic pulling into the pit lane. That is it. He's coming in the pits. So that's promotes Ultra Road with P2. We've also got that tyre supplier war going on. If you have not noticed already with the teams, if you've not seen their cars, it is a little bit hard to look at it though, from the fast speed that we do have. But yes, there are different tyre suppliers. We have Michelin and Bridgestone, 6 Michelins, 5 Bridgestones. So it's a pretty equal one. It's as equal as you can get with 11 teams on the grid. There's always going to be one having just one little team more. As you're looking at 3:10 kilometers per hour, 3:12 UK ball and the maximum there. Down that straight, opening up the DRS system on this car. It's a beautiful chassis that we got though for this season of cars. It looks really good. Track limits for De Benedetto. He has a penalty, he can't risk another, especially since you have to serve the penalties in the pit lane. If I haven't emphasized it yet, well, there's the emphasis for you. And as we see here, drivers entering the pits, so look like you can see the F1 Classic branding down this pit lane, and it looks good. It may vary from race to race which one it is. We've also got the teams on track system, where teams will pay a budget and they just get the temporary skill increase that lasts for the set amount of races. And Davey Cerqueira, he won with an incredible 3.94 second lead now from Gogorov, our reigning double champion, or should I say double reigning champion, if you want to put it that way, which is much easier, considering that he is actually the reigning double champion, and he is the double reigning champion as well. There's Kubica picking himself up a penalty in his Lamborghini car. Coming out of nowhere, he needs to defend from Zach Wallace, who's moved to Porsche recently due to just having beef with Americans. Like, imagine. There is, he takes to the pit lane. I actually opened up DRS, bit of a cheeky strategy, but let's see how it works for him. As we're going to watch this pit stop with the Italian driver who moves to the end of his pit lane, and there it is. The Porsche Dacia car. No, wait, is that right? Porsche Dacia? Yeah, it is. As he leaves the pits on some fresh old soft rubber that should not make him to the end, unfortunately for him. As Sauer of the Magic, moving from Lamborghini after getting replaced by Jake Kubica, the Magic, now in P13. I don't know what to say at this point. As I'm looking around for the battles of Campo, haven't seen much of him this Grand Prix. But he is here. He has pace. We all know he has pace. As I just want to know your people's opinions on this new chassis. Put it down the premiere if you're watching the premiere, or you can put it down to the comments if you're just watching it as a video. As we actually have a little look here at the Kubica. You couldn't quite. There you can see. There you are. Look at your right. The Bridgestone stuff on the tires as Kubica serves his penalty. So now the grid is left without penalties, but De Benedetto, right behind the delivery after serving his penalty, is in the Ferrari. There we are, pulling over to the inside line and he's alongside Livery, cuts the corner, gets track limit warning, and it's incredible for De Benedetto, who gets up 2 places. Kubica really dropping there as De Benedetto's almost shoved into the wall. These guys are having literal beef on track right now, and it's crazy. I love to see it. As the 2 Toyotas of MP4 and Haring, they are neck and neck now. MP4 pulling away in the corner there, Haring pulling in on the straight, but it's not enough for the Toyota to overtake the Toyota. And there we are, it's Haring letting MP4 letting Haring have a little look, but not enough for an actual move. Haring knows he has the capabilities, and there we are, he's going to use that capability. And yellow flag, sector 1, UK balls, got a track limits warning, but what was that from the first sector? Someone got damage. I can have a look towards people who've been in that sector, but something has happened, and someone is got damage to that car. I have no clue who it is, but someone has been hit, either by another driver or into a wall. As Grigorov, he comes into the pits, not now, maybe next lap. It'll be a certified 1-stop, I would imagine. Tyre wear being so lenient here. Revo, he's not risking it, he's coming into the pits to get rid of the hard tyres. He'll go into a fresh set, which will do him some good. As he puts on soft Michelin tyres. Cable's in for his second stop already. He's not taking the risk. He's going on mediums. That's what he needs. He's held up slightly by P. Sierra. He's also moving on to softs. I think that is. Where is Sierra? Yeah, softs. Mr. Bob, he's ahead of UK Ball. He'll start to pit, maybe. Actually, them tyres seem pretty good, but are they good enough for the end of the race? UK Ball really slow in the straight though, due to leaving the pits, so Kubica flying ahead. Lamborghini will be happy with the decision of pitting Kubica earlier on. However, his tyres are not going to last long. UK Ball is in hot pursuit. Medium tyres, which should be good enough to carry him to the end of the race without any issues. Grigorov entering the pit lane now. Peter is going to 11 laps on softs. 4 laps on soft, sorry. Such a goofy goober. And Blitz Sonic, he's entering the pits. And he's going to get the 5th pit box as a result of one of Dragon's worst seasons of 2016. But they only got P5 in the constructors. Yeah, that's right, P5. There we are, McAllister on the medium tyres. Are the mediums good enough for the end of the race? 54%. It's going to be a little bit uncertain. I would imagine so. Mercedes looking for a 1-2 to show Renault that they are the ones who should be in the constructors and not them. And from M4, we've just got a train that has occurred due to the grid just closing up as it has. Haring with worse tyres, he still isn't brave enough to make the move. I understand considering that it is his first racing season, Formula 1, and there we are. Will the outside move work for him or not? As he's really close to M4, but he does get the move. As Ultra was into the pit lane for soft tyres, Grigorov will take that position. Revo picks himself a penalty, but crucially for him, he's hit the P5. Haring pits, Revo's tyres are good enough for the end. So if he didn't get that penalty, he could do way better, but this is still a good place, even with the penalty applied. Fernandez picks himself up a tyre penalty. Blade Sonic has also got a penalty as well. I'm sure he's just received that one. UK Ball's been stuck in traffic, and as a result, his teammates ahead, despite pitting later. And for UK Ball, he gets past Jonathan Sim, and that was a pretty easy move for him. And Ravo, P4 calls that penalty, still up lurking around, but with M4 being on worse tyres, it's still possible you can pull out the 5 seconds, keep that place, as that is UK Ball, I think. Damage! Yes it is, it's a puncture for UK Ball. The rear right tyre is blown, and his first race back for Dragon. It's ending in misery, as the British driver has to go around the entire third sector on essentially what's 3 wheels, harrying passes. The Magic makes contact, and that is belly for the Magic. Cable's the wrong way around, reversing, trying to find his way around, and that could not end well. Walls has to stop. To Benedetto will slow down. As Zygmunt, he slows down as well, luckily. Livery, I think he'll slow down easily. Yeah, he does. But UK Ball stuck the wrong way around for puncture. Wallace has been rear-ended. UK Ball gets the car turned round, but it's into the wall, and the car is now done. It's a virtual safety car. And now we have our first retirement of the race. And it's UK Ball is out, caused by the Magic, who couldn't turn in time. Well, actually, yeah, the Magic could have easily turned, but decided to go for the risky move. VSC's ending, going green already. And Serkiera looking to prove the Americans in his team wrong, to show that the Brazilians, they know what's up. They know what's up in Formula 1. No preferential treatment, very clearly though, down in Mercedes, we know that. The drivers are being upgraded equally. And we may see the 2 McLarens getting lapped. I'm used to saying 2 McLarens considering the fact that they are slow. They are slow people. As the Magic, as you can very clearly see, it's got damage to the front wing. I'm trying to have a view there. Yeah, you can see the left half of it lost the end plate, bent up into the air, the rear half. And the virtual safety car's out for Ocampo! Sebastian Ocampo. Oh, you can see the car there. That's just went away. He's hit the wall coming out of turn 2. I can make that assumption. It's probably accurate. But for Serkiera, he's got 2 more corners to go, and there's no way McAllister will catch up. The tyres are cooked though, 20%. But that will not matter in the end, because Serkiera wins on debut for Mercedes and wins the Australian Grand Prix. McAllister rounds off the Mercedes double podium. They are really fighting Renault now. As Grigorov, he is next. He gets P3 in the end. After all of his efforts, it's better than nothing. As Revo, it's going to be an incredible result for him. It's P4 on the road, and it will stay P4. Blind outside penalty as well. A pretty big factor, but nonetheless, he still would have gotten it, I think. Barbados, then M4, Fernandez, Ultra. However, Fernandez got a penalty and has dropped him right out the points, which means Sauber will score points. So many drivers in one little cluster. As Zygmunt has slowed, I don't think De Benedetto is going to get anything. Livery and the Magic finished the race lapped, P20, P21, and now it's going to focus on Wallace, who should be hoping just to take it home now. He won't lose any positions from here, I don't think. It's going to be P16 nonetheless, a strong result. The Italian driver, and oh wow, they just came across the line really quick. Anyways, here we are, that is it, your podium celebrations. Ah, we love to see it. Stevie Serkiera, race winner in Australia, taking it home from McAllister, his new teammate, while being new himself, and the experienced Gorov, who is driving in his 8th season now in Formula 1. Anyways, we're not here to talk about people, we're here for the Brazilian national anthem, which we're about to play just now. is it for the Australia Grand Prix. It was Sarakiera, McAllister, Gorov, Ravo, Baroness, and before Ultra Bogsarov, Blade Dragon Sonic, Mr. Bob, Jonathan Sim, Kubica, Fernandez, Herring, Sierra, Wallace, Zygmunt, De Benedetto, Livery, The Magic. If you did have Sebastian Campo and UK Ball. That was it for the Australian Grand Prix. We'll see you next time for our first new layout of the season. It's Malaysia. See your old street circuit layout because we're heading to a proper circuit. We'll see you next time, Malaysia. Have a good day, everyone, and bye.